Today I want to talk to you about resetting your routers. Routers are wonderful things and they give all our computers access to the internet, but sometimes they get slow or they just stop working altogether, and in most cases the solution is resetting them. So there are a few ways to reset your routers. The first one is to simply unplug it. So every router is connected to the power. You can just take out the plug and wait a second and then put the plug in. That will reset it pretty effectively. Some routers have a switch on them like this one. So I can actually just flip the switch to off and on and the router will reset itself. Another way is by using this rare and handy tool called a paperclip. I can unfold it a little bit to get the sharp point out, and sometimes there will be a little reset switch right here that I can just click and that will reset the router. Now the reason we have this reset switch, even though we can reset the router in other ways, is because sometimes we need to do something called a hard reset. And a hard reset, what it will do is it'll wipe out the memory of the router. It'll clean it up so it'll go back to being the way it was when we first bought it from the store. The way we do a hard reset is by leaving the router connected and turned on, and then taking the clip and putting it in there, pushing the button down for 10 seconds. And that's it. Once we're done, the router will reset itself and completely forget all the settings you put into it. This is a really good trick in case you lose the password or forget the settings or don't know how to access your wireless network anymore, or maybe a friend just gave you an old router and you don't want to have his settings on it, so you want to wipe it clean and kind of have a fresh start. Once you reset the router, because all the settings will go back to the default state, it would be wise to first go to the manufacturer's website and download the manual so you can know the default username and password and IP address of the router, so that after you reset it, you will have access to it. So that's a little about how to reset your router.